Good morning. It's hot, it's sunny. Daryl and Quinn ran a sample in our wheat. In the hopper, it looks a lot leveler. So hopefully it's dry. What? Going through okay? What's that? Okay. I'll take that back sample and then I'm gonna head up and go swathing. Alright. Got the right amount of grain in there. See how close we are to being dry. 14.5 is dry. Anything under 15, I think we're gonna start. $47.5. 15.1. Okay, so that was roughly where we thought it would be, right around that 15. Daryl and the boys, they went for a quick lunch, and I think they're gonna hammer down. I'll let them know that it's a hair over 15, but I think by give that an hour or so, we should be good and dry, and we can haul that straight into the elevator. All right, I'm swathing. We've got I'm thinking right around a half section left to swath, maybe a bit more, like 400. Kind of hard to tell. Parker had volleyball, and so I figured I'd keep the swather going. School sports are starting up, so he's started volleyball practice already, and which is all right. We have enough help around right now that we're able to make that work. So if you're hearing that squeaking noise, that's on our Massey. This is a Massey swather, 35 feet, and they run an air suspension on it. And we've got a slow leak in our airbag. So often we pump it up twice a year. Well, that twice a year needs to happen now. Parker says it doesn't do that when he's in here by himself, but he weighs about 100 and some pounds less than me, so I guess that added weight makes it so it squeaks. So there's just an airbag down there that we just need to pump some air into, and then it's no more squeaking.
Okay, so we are back out of here again today. I think Kendall's out swathing, and ran a sample here, so we're going to find out where we're at. We had a beautiful drying day yesterday, and today's Monday morning, so we're back at her, hoping that we're going to be good to go. So we are taking our time getting going here a little bit, just because we were testing 15.1, I think, when we got started. So the field we're on, we actually have some plots that we're doing, and so I got Jordan here from Toneg. I don't know if you remember him from last year, but Jordan does a lot of third-party trials, trying to get non-biased trials to help educate us farmers to do a better job. Is that a good way of putting it, Jordan?
That's about as good as you can put it there, Daryl.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good. So yeah, rather than getting data from the seed guys and the fertilizer guys, we're getting data from Jordan and his crew, and sometimes they tell us we're seeding too heavy, sometimes not heavy enough. So these are the things we're trying to learn and do better. So the trial we're doing today is disease pressure. So we sprayed fungicide on this field, and that is for this year, because we were drier, and Jordan, you'll correct me if I'm wrong on this, but because we were drier, this isn't an ideal year to do fungicide trials. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, disease pressure visually here, we sprayed, as Daryl mentioned, FHB for FHB, Fusarium head blade timing fungicide. So we did an early pass, which would be considered the optimal timing for disease pressure, and then we did a pass 3 days later, which we considered a later timing. Generally There's some good data out there that suggests that the window is a lot larger for protection than 3 to 5 days, as we've kind of always thought. In some cases they're talking about 10 up to 10 days to still have some sort of protection if conditions for disease do present themselves at flowering or slightly after. So that's what we're here testing, early versus late. We left ourselves an untreated check strip that we're going to weigh as well, collect all the samples, send them off for grade, protein, quality analysis, and yeah.
So we're on our 4th strip here now, and makes for a little bit more time consuming. So Dylan's over there combining, he's just driving straight up and down. But what I've got to do is, you can see maybe you can see what you can, but there's strips left between the passes that I'm making. And what I need to do in order to make these trials proper is we're making a pass and then unloading, and we're weighing every one. And thank goodness we got the cart up and running and the scale calibrated and everything working that way now, so that everything is kosher and it's good. The one thing that I'm hoping to see this year is, I'm hoping that if we see differences on our trials, I'm hoping that with our field view this year that we're going to actually see those differences on the map. Again, because it was probably a lower pressure year, it'll be interesting to see if there is any difference or how much of a difference there is. And we will know that here shortly. But yeah, just curious, all these different ways that we can learn and analyze stuff and try to be more efficient.
Okay, there he goes. Oats is, now we're getting off the headlands and it looks like the green is out of it. So it's time to go down. If you look at Oats, that's the head, and this is the part that you want no green in. So sometimes there's green from here down. The key is that there's no green in the heads. That's, the less green in the stalk, the better. But if all the heads are cured, it should be good to go.
Well, we're taking the first load off today. So this one's gonna go to the elevator in town. And so it's coming off dry. I think it's gonna be borderline dry, so we're lined up here. We're just gonna wait for the okay to dump. Just gonna dump my air here first.
Field of wheat that we've been doing, and we had these plots on. It's actually a new variety to us. It's a AHC Hockley, I believe is the name, and we've been trying it. We'll get an idea. Boys aren't necessarily agreeing on the differences, because we had about 10 acres of Brandon on here that Dylan combined, and he was taking care of that while I was doing the plots. And he figures that the Brandon out yielded the Hockley, but Quinn's saying no, the bushels, he's getting more bushels in a hopper now than he was in the Brandon. So maybe what we'll have to do is wait to see what the field view says when we're done. But yeah, needless to say, all this interesting data is kind of fun and neat to see.
Well, he has done awesome. Like that, looks like he stopped with the reel up. the wind has died right down and the dew's starting to set in, and that doesn't make for easy cutting of oats. But he doesn't have, he's got the long stretches left, that's it. So I think we're gonna call it a day. Looks like he's having some fun here. Well, my boy has become, he's become a good swather man. He's doing well. Bit of a green patch here. There he goes. All done?
Yep.
Just wait. Let it cool down.
Even look that bad, but with a bit of a break in it, that's where my problem.
You know what? If you bring it to the yard,
Okay.
then when I start in the morning, I can.
2.5 rounds left, and I got 1.5, so roughly 2 rounds left each, and then we're done.
Yeah, you bring it to the yard, and then I'll pick you up there. That way, when we start in the morning, we don't have to drive all the way out here.
Okay.
Deal? You can, you know how to shift it up gears. Go here.
Oh, yeah.
Press that.
This one? Oh, no,
Yeah.
this one.
Now press 2. There. Now lift up. Oh, you're not in. Try it again. There you go. Okay, you're good to bring it to the yard?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I think they got one more up and down left each, I think. And then we're done. Done this field. So, dew is definitely setting. They're slowing down. Our combines get affected by the dew a lot quicker than other combines. Not sure the reason. But yeah, we'll hopefully we can finish.
Okay, we're coming to the end of the day here. Yeah, I would say you can just go to the end of the. How much have you got on there, Dylan?
Mine says 224, but it's probably 40 bushel higher than that.
Okay, now how far are you from the end?
I'm probably just shy of 2/3 down.
You know what, Quinn? Why don't you make your way to him then and unload him? Oh, he doesn't have to carry that extra weight across, but then you got to carry it. I guess then you're going to be just about full.
I will be very full.
So as you can see, trying to figure this all out. We got the trucks are both full. Cart
Is there a truck for Quinn to empty into or no?
No, we're trying to get everything in the cart here. Then, yeah, that's what we're trying to do here.
Look at those tires.
Just take your time there, Quinn. We're going to leave that unit in the field, I think, tonight. So we are here now on last pass on this field. It's been a bit tougher here this evening with the stuff, but we're trying to just get our way through so that we can move in the morning when the dew's on, because we got to move about 10 miles north of here. So that is the plan, trying to get her done. I know I'm...
Add a little bit farther up, you're going to have a big stone on your left.
Okay, thank you for that. I don't hit that.
Right on, we finished. That last up and down was a tough go. When the dew sets in hard, there's some green undergrowth on this field, and slowed the combines right down. So, but we're done. Nice to finish the field. Next field is 10 miles north of here, so in the morning, instead of coming back and just doing this, we can head straight up there, and we got 2 more half sections of wheat that we're hoping will go. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.